Hey guys, and welcome back to another arena video. So, with the release of Mystic Flower Cookie, we finally have some new stable teams. Teams that have been released. So, first up is the counter to 2-second Mystic Flower, and yeah, it's just basically just a Tri-Tank team with White Lily finally back in the Tri-Tank and Mystic Flower, of course. So going over the toppings, Hollyberry is going to be using Full Solid Almond with damage resist and crit resist sometimes in HP. On the Biscuit, just make her tanky. Stormbringer is just been using 80 crit, same toppings as usual, with the damage resist bypass Biscuit and a 4-second start with 80 crit. Elder is going to be using full cooldown with damage resist bypass, no bypass, just damage resist, and 2 HP substats on the Biscuit. Now you need 2 because Mystic Flower, and some damage resist will help. White Lily is going to be using full Raspberry with damage resist bypass and cooldown substats on the Biscuit, and as well as damage resist on the toppings. And Mystic Flower is going to be not needing a 2-second start here. She's just going to be needing a 3-second start with a lot of damage resist and as much cooldown as you can stack on her without her getting a 2-second start here. Alright, so this team will actually work against these 2-second Mystic Flowers that are here in the arena. Like, this one, you can tell with the power. If the power is low, Mystic Flower, like I mean low meaning below 4 million. And for example, both of these here, 3.5 millions, they're not 2-second Mystic Flower. This here is a 2-second Mystic Flower. So I'll show you what it is, how this team counters the 2-second Mystic Flower right here. So usually the 2-second Mystic Flower teams are like this. And White Lily with the damage resist bypass is just going to overpower them. Hollyberry is just so tanky too. Oh. And yeah, the main premise of this team is just to absorb all of the damage that Stormbringer does with Hollyberry's crit resist. And just to do so much damage back with White Lily on Raspberry with damage resist bypass, and Stormbringer also with damage resist bypass. See, as you can see, Stormbringer doing a lot, White Lily doing a lot, but their Golden Cheese not doing much anyway because we killed her off instantly with White Lily. And White Lily actually doing pretty good amount of healing, which is kind of crazy. Alright, so here is another 2-second Mystic Flower comp. This time I have the Watch. I don't know why they have the Watch, but let's see if this makes a difference.
You cannot stop the Fairy Queen.
And the Watch didn't really make a difference other than I'm just going to one-shot faster. Oh, Mystic Flower got revived. It's always going to be Mystic Flower that needs reviving. If it's someone else and it's probably built wrong, it can be White Lily sometimes too, but it didn't really change much. Yeah, I win. White Lily reviving is fine. Mystic Flower reviving is probably the best, so you can actually keep her alive. And keeping her alive made her do 19 million healing, and their Mystic Flower kind of died off early. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this comp. You just really want to counter 2-second Mystic Flowers with it. Don't really use it for anything else, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so the next comp will be countering the comp I had here previously. So this is a Blueberry Pie comp here, and it's using the same toppings for Hollyberry and Stormbringer, and Mystic Flower as well. But for Financier, you're going to want a lot of damage resist, some cooldown if you can get it. So she has a 4-second start in total. You're going to want a lot of damage resist bypass, at least like 20%. Some damage resist and crit on Blueberry Pie Cookie. You're going to need at least 70% with a 4-second start. And that's pretty much it for this comp. You're going to be using the Whistle, the Monocle, and the Clock. Finally, the Clock's being used. Alright, so to use this comp, we're actually going to have to find one of those comps that I was talking about earlier with lower power. See, if it's below, like, significantly lower than the other people in your area, like in your arena area. Like, if it's lower and you see White Lily, you see Financier, you see Stormbringer, then, like, that's pretty much a green light to go with this comp.
This will be easy.
And Mystic Flower, the rotation, it goes Hollyberry, Mystic Flower, Stormbringer, Financier, then Blueberry Pie. Blueberry Pie goes last, but best for last, I guess. Oh. And yeah, Blueberry Pie is just too good. Come on, Blueberry Pie. And Stormbringer just finishes them off. So yeah, this comp is really just used to counter the comp I shared previously, which was the White Lily and Financier comp with Mystic Flower. And yeah, it pretty much just is 100% win rate against this because they just really can't outdamage Blueberry Pie. Alright, this seems to be another comp with the same thing. You can see the Financier in the back position, which means there's not going to be a Golden Cheese or a Frost Queen hidden, so it's a lower power too. So, let's see if that happens.
Nothing.
So it is the same comp. But they're using Elder Fairy instead of Hollyberry, so it's a little bit different from mine. But I think Hollyberry works better in the War Tank because the Crit just helps survive more, and Elder Fairy is kind of squishy now in terms of tanks. Blueberry Pie and Mystic Flower dead. That's good. And yeah, there we go. Easy win. Nice. So yeah, this team is really just that one team that you use all the time when it's against, like, you know, a 4 tank. It's when it's against something that's not a 2-second start, something that's not a scam comp. So yeah, so this is really used against just non-scam comps that use Mystic Flower, obviously. Alright, finally onto the good stuff. So now we have the 2-second Mystic Flower comps. So Mystic Flower Cookie here is using 2-second start. Stormberry is using the same toppings as before. Financier is using the same toppings as before. But Golden Cheese actually is going to need a lot of damage resist on the biscuit. Like, I have 3 lines. You can get like 2 or 1 is fine. But 3-second start from Golden Cheese, you're going to need a lot of attack. Not that much attack, actually. My toppings only have 45% attack. You're going to want to have Frost Queen be protected by Financier just in this comp. Because, yeah, it's kind of important. But Golden Cheese needs to survive for the Sarcophagus to pop off. And Frost Queen just needs a lot of damage resist bypass and attack, like I have always used in my previous videos. It's same biscuit, same everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this comp. So what you're going to want to use this comp against, you see a Yeti, you use this comp. Against any non-Mystic Flower comp, this comp will almost 100% win. See, they're already like 3 cookies left. And Blueberry Pie is just instantly countered by this anyway. Yeah, so it's just an easy win. But there's something cool with Mystic Flower. If a 2-second Mystic Flower is faced up against a Monocle, they actually get 40% cooldown up. Because of her buff here, Pale Plague, if it's dispelled upon removal by the Monocle, it will be cooldown plus 20 as well. So it will be double cooldown. It'll be kind of crazy. So yeah, I'll show you what it is like against a Monocle here, even though they're a lot lower trophy than me. Their skills just aren't going to fire. Besides Hollyberry, maybe. And yeah, it's just instant one-shot. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, just if you see Monocles, just use 2-second Mystic Flower. And these are also really good defense comps too, because if people want to try and attack you with Blueberry Pie comps, thinking that you have like not 2-second Mystic Flower, then they'll get instantly shredded as well. So these are actually really good defense comps to use, but not against itself. Using 2-second Mystic Flower against itself or the team 1, do not use it against any team like this. Mainly only really use it against this team and pretty much just every other team that doesn't have a 2-second Mystic Flower. But there's another variant I wanted to show you, which was with the same exact toppings, but everyone's changed because Haetae came in. Cloud Haetae Cookie, the new cookie, is actually meta. So we're going to go over Cloud Haetae Cookie's toppings. Just a lot of damage resist and some cooldown. Just needs a 3-second start, which I think he has base. Yeah, it's just base cooldown. I just have a random biscuit on him. But Golden Cheese wants to have a 4-second start now. So you're just going to, you know, stack damage resist bypass on her now, or you can just use the same biscuit. Doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use the same just for consistency. And it's just the same toppings for everyone else. Mystic Flower 2-second start means you need 44.5% cooldown. I forgot to mention that. And yeah, so Cloud Haetae is actually really good in this team. So let's show him off. So I think this is a 2-second Mystic Flower. So sometimes Cloud Haetae Cookie can counter 2-second Mystic Flower. It's very random, but it can happen. So this is a 2-second Mystic Flower comp with Financier. So sometimes there could be a Cloud Haetae Cookie in there. Frost Queen got 1 shot? Yeah. If Frost Queen gets 1 shot, then you're kind of cooked at this point. Just gotta make sure the Mystic survives. It could be a 50-50 from this. Yeah, but I got it. Haetae headbutt. I just realized the golden like mystic gold costume for Stormbringer doesn't even have lines. Or at least it didn't yesterday. I'm playing with the sound off right now. But yeah, it didn't have lines yesterday. So Cloud Haetae Cookie actually taking the most damage here. The new damage soaker that replaces Yeti, and 20 million healing from Mystic Flower, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, this is just a 2-second Mystic Flower comp with Cloud Haetae finally being used. So I'll just, not even knowing what it is, I'll just go in with Cloud Haetae. I'll see what happens. It's the same comp, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this with not even 2-second Mystic. Oh, I got it. No, I'm alive. But their Mystic's alive. Not good. Yeah, never mind, I won. Cloud Haetae and Stormbringer should be the last one alive, if there are anyone that needs to be the last one alive. But yeah, so, I'm number 1. How convenient. So, I'll go do a quick recap here. So, first team, you're going to want to use against these 2 comps, the 2-second Mystic Flowers. These will crumble against this team. And this team should not be used against Blueberry Pie team. The Blueberry Pie team should be used against this team, but not against these teams. These teams will destroy the Blueberry Pie team. And these 2 teams, this team can be used against this team cannot beat this team, but these 2 teams can be used against the Blueberry Pie comps and any other comp. And this comp, I don't even know, I just tried to build Brulee, but it's fine. This comp can be used against pretty much any non-Mystic Flower comp, and you'll win. Same with this if you don't want to build Cloud Haetae Cookie, which is fine. But, yeah, these are the main 4 teams that I'm going to be using for the rest of the meta, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video, so see you guys later.